Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world.
And here is Emmanuel Augustus. This guy known for his unconventional fighting style, and I don't use that term loosely. It's the Pac-Man.
This bout.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. The straight right just misses. Jab does not score. That counter shot lands. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Missing with that jab. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well done with that counter shot. Swing and miss with that hook. Jab misses. Nice counter shot. And he scored. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judge...
Here's the bell for round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Catch and shoot. So much firepower here. Time they drop their guard, they get caught. The perfect counter lands. Beautiful counter shot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. A perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punch. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of very close round with 10 seconds to go. Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. Augustus is wobbly right now. It's some big trouble. And down goes Emmanuel Augustus. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Punches have to hurt. So much for boxing. This is a fight. He threw a punch and just got countered. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. It's not a... On to the fourth we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Wasn't ready for that counter punch. That big hook doesn't land. The counter punching. Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's a counter shot. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Beautiful counter punch. Catch him! He caught it clean! Clean as a whistle! A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And Pacquiao goes to the canvas! I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle him. He's got to bluff him.
They exchange punches. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice counter. How about that time counter shot? Just misses with that uppercut. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice counter punch. Nice counter shot. Nice counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. Hold that thought. Pacquiao is rocked. Let's talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. On to the 6th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
His stamina is off the charts. Well done with that counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Good counter punching. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Caution is being thrown to the wind. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Willing to slow down. That counter punch caught him clean. They exchange punches. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round.
Switching on.
And there's the bell to start round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Straight right just misses. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The jab doesn't quite connect. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know.
I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
1.